Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And we're coming into Ketchikan. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is. Here's the sunshine. Today it's supposed to be sunny and a high of 66, so it should be a really, really nice day. So we're in Ketchikan, and there's a really long line to get off the ship, so we're following someone. They're probably taking us down to 4. In Ketchikan, they had us on decks 4 and deck 5 midship to get off, so we're just following the princess people here. Just wanted to let you know. Okay, here we are getting off the ship. We're supposed to meet at the end of the pier for our Majestic Princess excursion. They took us down to deck 4 to get off, so that worked great. Oh, look how pretty it is out there. This is down a little from when we usually dock. When we get back on the ship, I'll show you where we are. I think it's about a 15-minute walk into town from here. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hi there. What's our
620.
620. So you come over here and you look for people holding your number of your excursion. Oh, here's our girl.
Hey folks, it's 6:09, we'll be out here. Are you sure it's 6:09? Let's see, 6:20, just 2 of you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. You're going to follow the sidewalk over here. Behind the buildings, it'll become a boardwalk. Stay straight on the boardwalk and look for the bright green flag.
Bright green flag.
Yep, and once you get to them, they'll point you to the boat.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Thanks.
Bye.
Sorry, we already got one.
Thank you. Welcome.
So then you just walk along here. You saw a guy there. He has some tours if you haven't booked. Well, here's another one.
Hello, how you doing?
Good morning. So see, Ketchikan is awesome. If you didn't want to book an excursion, you can go ahead and find one afterwards. Across the street also, I noticed from our balcony, they've got a trolley tour. And someone was standing right by their little kiosk there ready to sign people up. So that's also another good option.
I saw a shuttle that said downtown shuttle.
Oh, so they've got a shuttle to downtown. Thank you. Was that back there where right where we got off?
Here this morning.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's already running.
So we'll try to keep our eye out for the downtown shuttle to let you know. But if we never see it, just know to look for it. Ask about it. And then right here, they've got some places to shop. Look how beautiful this ship is. Let's see, look, they have lots of cute things. Oh, and they have a bear in there. Hopefully we'll have time to pop in there afterwards. We just wanted to do a little shopping, and we've got family here, which is extra special. So we're going to just get to see them for a little while today too. Oh, look, you can buy salmon there. So we just keep walking here. Alrighty, we've got this right here. Nice harbor. Hopefully they didn't pick up that song too much.
Green flag way down there.
Okay, my husband sees the green flag. You just keep walking along here. It's really beautiful today. Today I'm just wearing my short sleeve shirt, my lightweight cardigan, and I've got my puffer jacket, so I'll let you know if I freeze on the excursion on the boat or if we're okay. Is it supposed to be warm? I guess it depends on where you're from if you think 66 is warm or not. Where we live, 66 is warm, so. Oh, look at those. That's pretty. Okay. This is a nice shot here. Shows you a little bit of where we are. So, oh, and here's a nice little sign if you're wondering. It points you that everything is pretty much left. Downtown, you hit Creek Street, just everything. So, zoom in on that if you need. Turn this off for a minute. I'll turn it back on when we're closer to the green flag down there. Kind of see it. And you know what? I am sure that if you are someone that booked this excursion and you can't walk this far, just let the excursion people know there, you know, where you saw us check in, and they'll help you. They'll know what to do to tell you to get a shuttle down here. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. They're always very helpful with that. Okay, just wanted to show you, that's our boat right there. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is. There's our ship. Here's where we've been walking. And so we'll just head right on down now. I love these kind of boats because you can stay inside, you can be out on the deck. We usually like to spend most of our time out on the deck, just because I love to see things and I want to just be in the Alaskan wilderness. So experience it.
Bob and Kimmy, we're waiting. South Bend.
I guess at the Arctic bar they're waiting for somebody. So see, he's pointing you just walk down there, and then you loop around to the boat. Hi there.
Y'all good, Misty Fjords today?
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. You go around the visitor center down the ramp, and the Melinda Lee is going to be your boat today.
Thank you.
Got it. No problem.
There's a polar bear. It's not a real one, just so you know. So you can see the things they have are really affordable here. You get a windbreaker for $16.99.
There we go. Windbreakers.
There's the bear. So we're gonna
Do you have a wheelchair or anything I can wheel my mom to the...
Yeah, we can get a wheelchair to bring up.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm afraid.
Did you hear that? If you walk clear down here and you need a wheelchair, they've got one. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Isn't it beautiful? That's a helicopter sound, and we have just seen float planes going in and out all morning. So anyone who has signed up for an excursion on that, you're going to be able to go, and it's going to be beautiful. And also I know that's how a bunch of people do business here. They just fly in and out. And here's our boat. I'll turn it off here as we're getting on. We'll go on up to the top there. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'll take some more footage. Okay, now we're up here on the top, like I was telling you about. All the seats are full, so if they have a rule about you having to sit down while you go out, we'll go sit down downstairs and then come back up. It's just beautiful though. Look at this. The other time we went to Misty Fjords, it was a gray, blustery day, and so this is just a lovely treat. And there's our ship down there. And once again, quick reminder, if you're traveling with your parents or you yourself have any trouble, and anyone needs a wheelchair or to use their walker or anything at all, they've got you here, so don't worry about that. Go ahead and sign up. We're going out. I hope it lands soon so we get to see it land. Almost. Oh, there's another one right up there. It's trying to land though. I did notice that as we were sailing in, that on the same side that we are docked on, a little further back, I think it is a little landing strip, or I don't know if you call it an airport for that, but keep your eye out as you're coming in. You should try to be on your deck at least some, because it is so beautiful. Not only do you get to see the float planes and the other hustle and bustle of this kind of a Alaskan town, but the scenery is so beautiful. Okay, I just wanted to point out really quick that boardwalk we were just walking on goes clear into town. You can see right down here is where the main part of the town is. That's where we had docked before, right in there. And so if you walk this far, you're halfway there. Just keep walking. So see, that's not too far. Okay, we're heading out.
Hi everyone, welcome on board the Melinda Lee. My name is Kruin, K-R-U-I-N. I will be your naturalist today. And I know we have a wee bit of a communications problem because you all speak with accents, so You know, if you speak slowly, I'll try and understand you. Pull the strap around your back and reclasp it, and then tighten up. So this is something that's like that. It will fit even ample-bodied people like that. Thank you, Daniel. That was excellent. Go about. If you have any questions of your sisters, you can ask any one of our sisters, Daniel or Daniel or Daniel. Other members of our crew, we have Yvonne over in customer services, and Captain Dawn is up in the wheelhouse side. Other safety officials. It's very unlikely we'll ever ask you to struggle. If we do, just sit down and put it on. It's probably not.
It's probably not.
Having trouble doing soft offices, you know, not those at all. Damage something, drag them along, after feel free to wander around this boat. We have two
Sean could feel the
there.
wind in your face and just how beautiful it is. We're not even cold yet, it's slightly cool, but it's just perfect.
You get some fair winter there. We will, when we slow down to look at things, we will open up, I'll come and open up this thing. As restrictions to both sides. If you are wandering around the boat though, we have a rule in ship to boat to say one hand to the ship, one hand to the ship.
Hey, now we're just picking up speed.
Cranes will come out of the woods and chase them aggressively. And I've always wanted to see cranes and had never seen one, but this year I did see one fly by a little to the north of here. So keep your eyes peeled. If you see cranes, yell out because I want to see them. North has about 90 to 100 inches. Yeah, 100. In their wet forest, that smell is an insecticide and a biocide that the trees have developed. But human beings have built their beds over cedar boughs for millions of years to help keep the ticks and fleas off.
It's a mix of marble and limestone. core of magma from an ancient volcano.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? Start to get into the main part of town. There's a pretty sculpture up here. Notice the princess flag there flying in the breeze. Got the American flag, the princess flag down below, and I don't know what the other one is. Can't quite tell. So anyway, got a really nice visitor center here. We've been here before. Okay, so here's the sculpture. This represents all the people that helped build Ketchikan. It's very nice. And here's the visitor center. They've got restrooms and information. And then we're just going to walk down along here. So you can see there's lots and lots of different shops here. You can pretty much find what you need here. Find what I'm looking for. Fish and chips. The guy on our boat said that pretty much where you eat in town, the fish and chips, which is usually the halibut fish and chips, is usually around $25, and he said that's just how much it costs. So if you want to eat some, there you go.
See him walking all along here. But usually towards dusk and lower tide is the best combination, but we'll take what we can get.
Oh yeah.
So Lots
This
of
is
seagulls, but
Ketchikan
probably
Zoo.
some eagles.
Ketchikan. So where does that
around
water
here,
come
too.
from?
That's the hatchery.
Oh,
All
okay.
the pipes coming
Okay.
But then also look in the trees for the white heads of the eagles that are usually around too.
Okay.
in. Yeah. Well, we want to maybe give just 5 more minutes here. Go look
Yeah.
and see if we see seals too. Did you want to look at Totem Row any? I guess.
Sure.
Right. Carrying a lot of salmon, but no bears driving them.
Oh, it looks like they're cutting across the other way now.
Look at all those salmon. 11 played. Nice.
We need to take her fishing as well.
In for the challenge. Could be. Bet you did see a seal somewhere in here so that may pop its head, maybe chase salmon around here.
Yeah, these ones aren't that big.
Are the pink ones the ones that just come every other year? Or no, these come every year.
These are yearly. The islands or the seasonal fish camps that they had erected them at over the years.
Well, that's nice. They have a place they put them.
Yeah. And well, it's kind of was the focal point of the community for a while until they got some additional, probably ANSCA funding or something that helped them. That was the Native Claims Settlement Act when they were trying to push through.
So we just are here back at the ship. We're gonna get back on. It's just been an absolutely glorious day in Skagway. My husband's nephew and his wife picked us up after we went on our excursion and grabbed a couple of things at a shop and just drove us all over. We just had the most lovely day here in Ketchikan. So thank you for coming along with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Here, I was gonna show out here.
That's interesting, she said.
Just am showing, it's just an incline here. I would say it seemed like most places are all open in Ketchikan. They've got excursions you can get, they've got tours, they've got shuttles. I think Ketchikan is really up and at 'em with the cruises. Yeah, they said that like 7 miles down the coast they've got I think it's 7 miles, a whole new port. Hey there. Thanks. And for like 20 years I think Norwegian has a contract on it. you'd have to walk out and over there. Thank you. Hi.
Very good. They just not really I know everybody they draft. No, 30 rounds.
In the wave. Okay, so here we are in Ketchikan. This is the view at the port. I think we're in Pier 4. Dock to Pier 4, I should say. And so when we had been here before, we had been a little bit further down. But this is really close. To walk right down to the center of town, I think is maybe 10-15 minutes. And so, see right across the street there's a trolley tours place. This morning they were working there, so if you wanted to get a trolley tour. And then, as I showed in my video this morning, right around in here, there were people selling excursions, and also a little further down. And so if you don't have an excursion booked, you can pick one up here. I can't guarantee what all the excursions are, because we didn't have time to talk to the people because we were supposed to be heading straight down to ours, but they do have some available. And so you can easily pick up a trolley tour or another excursion if you would like. So we also noticed that here in Ketchikan, like down there, especially in the center of town, and you can see along here, there's like all the stores are open, and so it's a really great place to do shopping, and it is indeed the cheapest prices on the whole trip. Everything, like from like sweatshirts, little dolls, stuffed animals, everything is like all the souvenir-y type things are all cheaper here than they are in Juneau or in Skagway. And so you might want to keep that in mind if you have very many people you're buying for, or if you want to save money. And so yeah, and there's a jewelry store here. Here it's called Spectrum Jewels. That's why I got Spectrum jewelry. So I got a little lost walking around because I was coming to see. And so I recommend them highly enough. They're just outstanding. So you definitely, I would say, check there. So yeah, it's really nice. And I don't work for them either. I don't work for anybody. I have a job at home that has nothing to do with travel or anything I talk about. So it's just really nice. And like, yeah, even if you're just trying back from excursions, that little store right there, the Tongass Trading Outlet store, they have a big selection of a whole bunch of souvenirs. And then it's not too far down the boardwalk there, or down the city sidewalk down to the others, and you can get what you need to get if you need to get presents for people or had something in mind for yourself. So we had just a lovely day. We went on Misty Fjords tour, and then my husband's nephew and his sweet wife picked us up and showed us all around. We'll have some of that in our video, and we just had such a lovely day. It couldn't have been more perfect. So glad you could watch with us. Thank you. We'll talk to you again in a bit. Okay, we're just heading out of the inside passage here where Ketchikan is a little behind us. I'm just heading out here. This is the VIP casino. Very pretty. I like all these TVs. Isn't that pretty? This is the Good Spirits Bar. It's always busy.
Oh yeah.
This is Alfredo's. Sunshine is just irresistible. When you're going to have dinner at the Concerto, as you're facing the dining rooms, go on the left side unless you're club class. If you're club class, come in as you're facing on the right. Otherwise, you just go on the left.
خودم کیسه رو خریدم دو تا کیسه خریدم ازشون مال من اسم دخترم
Do you have your medallion?
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Good. We have a 6:20.
6:20. How's your day today?
Good.
Just lovely, thank
Thanks
you.
so much,
Did you get to go outside?
No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It was a sunny day.
Yeah, the weather's perfect today, yeah?
It is.
But you enjoy outside today?
Uh-huh. Very much so. Made up for all that rain in Juneau.
Exactly. This is the lucky cruise for you. Last cruise it's raining.
Oh, was it?
Rain in the morning, and then it's cold.
Excuse me.
Well done.
We come back tomorrow.
Come and see him tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good night.
Thanks. This is our favorite too.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Good evening. Welcome. Good evening. Thanks.
So we're talking about the length of the cruise. This has been a 7-day cruise. We have done 7-day, 10-day, 14-day, and even a 16-day cruise. This has been very delightful. But it's been, in my mind, especially after having a 14 or 16-day cruise, almost to the point of being intense. You're just trying to get everything done. Make sure that you get to all the ports and get to all the meals and all the fun stuff. And then we got thinking, what about a 3 or 4-day cruise? That would be even more intense. But I'm willing to give it a try. Talk to you later. This evening I ordered the cream of fettuccine and mushroom soup. I always love a good cream of mushroom soup. This is an outstanding cream of mushroom soup.
And I ordered for my starter the Harvest Bowl, which is like so fresh, absolutely delicious. Thank you for such a nice dinner.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good evening.
Bye-bye. Good night, my dear. See you
Good
tomorrow,
night.
okay?
See you tomorrow. It's right here.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Huh? It's just quiet down here this evening. There's the International Cafe again. Okay, so I want to tell you that they have the Shops of Princess, and those are up, I think, on deck 7. And they're like the fancier things for the most part. But the one that has, like, you know, your sweatshirt or your scarf or whatever is right down here on deck 5 next to Vines. Just thought I would show you how pretty the carpeting is. Walking down the hall here to our room. If you haven't been down a princess hallway, they always put really nice photos on the wall. This one's in St. Petersburg. Let's see, that person went on the Emerald Princess. When we went on the Regal. Walk down to our room here, and here's the elevator area. We're almost there, and I wanted to show you, in case you missed my other video, you should probably catch the embarkation day one if you haven't. But see, here we are. It's all lit up. There's my picture because it's me coming in, and there we go. Hi there, we're just going to do our evening recap that we've been doing every evening. And so today was the day that we were in Ketchikan, and we had a marvelous day. It was full sunshine, the high was in the 60s. When we got off the ship at about 8 a.m., there was not a cloud in the sky, and it remained that way all day long, and it wasn't even cold then. It was just beautiful. And so, as I had mentioned in an earlier video, we were going on the Misty Fjords excursion, and so they had us walk down from where we came in. We came into pier number 4, and it was a little bit further away from the center of town than where we had been previously, but it wasn't bad. It was just a 15-minute walk into town, a little bit quicker if you walked fast, but it's not bad at all. And they did have a shuttle running, and so if you get off the ship and you want to go to the center of town and you have a hard time getting around, you should just tell them, and they will help you get on the shuttle just to downtown. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is, if you are on an excursion and they tell you to walk far down the boardwalk to get on your boat like they did with us, also tell them that you need a hand and they will get you help, okay? Don't be like limping down to the boat or something, because to go on that excursion, otherwise you just had to sit on the boat, and if you wanted to get up and walk around you could. So people with limited mobility would be fine on that excursion. So if you need help getting down there, don't hesitate. And so the other thing I wanted to tell you too, before I tell you about the excursion, is as you get off the ship, right across the street, and I have it in, I think in my video I showed you, but there is a place where you can sign up for the trolley tour. And then as we left the area right where you get off of the ship and start walking in the direction of town, so like as you're there, it's to your right, there were people there offering excursions, which that had not come up before on this trip. Usually there are lots and lots of people in every port offering excursions, but yes, in Ketchikan they had people today, and so you could have gone ahead and signed up for an excursion there. So keep that in mind, because sometimes when you're at home and you're trying to book something and you look at the princess thing, you kind of don't know what to do, but by the time you get there, you would like to do something, and when you get off the ship you can if you want to. And so those are good options. Now, about our Misty Fjords excursion, it was a beautiful day, and it's really pretty scenery on the water out to the Misty Fjord area and back. You see the water, you see beautiful trees, it's really pretty. But I would say the last time that we went on the Misty Fjords excursion was in 2017, and when we did it then, the captain of the boat took you right out. We went in lots of the little inlets out there. He took us right up to the face of the rock so that we could see those ancient Tlingit pictographs, I think is. And anyway, it was like just an outstanding excursion, and we saw so much out there. It was absolutely wonderful. Today they took you out there, pulled up just to the edge of it, and showed you like a big rock. There we are, and then they turned around and left, and we had plenty of time. The weather wasn't bad. Yeah, and so I don't know, I guess they just changed how they do it. And so if you have done that before and you think you're going to do it again, I don't know if I would recommend it, because it just wasn't what we expected. If you haven't done it yet and you would like to see those tall rocks sticking up out there, you could certainly book that. But I just wanted to give everybody a heads up about that. So after we got done with that, we walked the rest of the way in towards town, and we stopped and got a couple of souvenirs. And at the Tongass training store, I just wanted to show you because I couldn't resist. Look how cute this little doll is. I know you probably all don't need dolls, but aren't they so cute? Anyway, so they have really cute things there. And then the other thing that I wanted to, so we got that at that place, and then we went over to, remember I told you about that jewelry store? I didn't want you to miss this. They have these all around town, just that they're just these like free coupon books. But I wanted to show you that if you go to that, it's called Miner's Gem, and they have a store like on the main street there. And I got lost on my way at first, but it's called Spectrum, but you can't miss it as you walk along. They'll have these out. If you go in there, they have this whole collector set of these gold coins, and for every store you go in, and these are for the 9 shops of the different places in Alaska, then you get a free gold coin, and they're really actually very cool. And so I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. And their jewelry is wonderful. Like I said, I don't work for them. I don't own stock in them. I don't anything. But the people there are just very, very nice, very, very knowledgeable, and they have amazing jewels. And so if you would, and I should add, they have things in every price range. So they have, yeah, the whole range of prices. And so yeah, if you're interested in anything, I would go here. This is the fun shopping part of the trip. And so I just wanted to let you know that. And then when we got done with that, my husband and our nephew and his sweet wife live there in Ketchikan, so they picked us up and drove us around and showed us some beautiful scenery. And so they're the ones that took us to the place where we got to see the bears. And I had to zoom in for that, so I hope that footage looks good and that you can see the bears okay. But there is an excursion that Princess has that you can walk on that boardwalk out there where we weren't on the boardwalk. We just pulled up next to the area there in their car and hopped out. But Princess has an excursion, and I would recommend that more than the one we went on. So when I get home and I can see all the excursions, I'll figure out which one that is, and then I'll tell you. Because it was really interesting. It goes by the stream. There's all of these salmon in it, so you get to see the salmon. And then the bears come there to eat. And so that was really fun. And then they took us and showed us the totem pole place, and it was just really interesting. We had a really nice time. And so then we just got back to the ship and had a nice dinner in the Concerto restaurant, and that is by far the best restaurant on the ship of the main dining rooms. So that's just a heads up. They have the nicest waiters, the best service, and it's just really nice
It
dining
was
room.
really nice.
So, as I always tell you, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm really happy to answer them and find out the answer for you. I appreciate you watching so very much. If you wouldn't mind, will you consider subscribing to our channel? It's free and it really helps us out when you subscribe, and you can hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any of our other videos, and give us a thumbs up. So you all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.